Ooh. Ooh. In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can take household bullshit and make it into something less bullshitty. I look like a baby. I should turn the brown spots away. The evidence of my neglect. Cool. Boop. Tell me if I'm wrong, but whenever I go shopping for like household wares to places like Urban or Anthropologie and I look in their home section, I'm always just like, I have 1/4 of an art school degree. I should be able to make that shit. So that's what I resolved to do. Maybe I'll make this and then they'll rip me off like they do every other independent designer. Sips the tea. It's cold coffee. I'm gonna show you how to make a beautiful chain for your wall out of all the things that you already have in your house. How to rescue paper towel and toilet paper rolls, things that you're buying anyway. Hopefully not paper towels. Maybe you're better than me and you have rags. Hopefully you're better than me. How to transform it into something that, instead of going into a landfill, goes on your wall. Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's an easy way to be crafty and sustainable. Whenever I buy something, I feel like I'm always in this loop of like rationalizing purchasing something and spending my money and being like, oh, I deserve it. I deserve to buy something new. And then after I buy it, I'm like, yes, I feel good about myself. And then like 30 minutes later, I'm like, why did I do that? I hate myself. And then in order to feel better about hating myself, I buy more things. But I find that when I make things, it's like an endless cycle of like feeling good about myself. Not only do I love the process, I love being able to look around my house and be like, I made that. And then when people come over, which I never have people over, they're like, oh my God, where'd you get that? And I'm like, oh, I made it. And then it's like, oh my God, you're so cool and crafty and like amazing. And like, oh my God, I wish I was you. And so, you know, it's just like great for my self-esteem. But I feel like when I make things, I'm not necessarily like trying to replace them all the time with the new thing that's trendy. It's like, oh, I made that. I love it. I'm keeping it forever. So here we go. Toilet paper roll chains. Great. We have our collection of paper towel and toilet paper rolls. I don't have ADD. I have acrylic, I have gouache. That's pretty much it. It doesn't really matter. I wouldn't use oil paint, obviously, because A, it's very expensive, and also because nobody told me this for like the first 5 or 6 years that I was using oil paint all the time. I was just like be covered in paint and like have oil paint on me and I'd be like, yeah, I'm like an artist. It's like fine. And then nobody told me that it's like highly carcinogenic. So that's great. I'm yelling. I'm yelling. And then I have this big ass brush that is also, oh my God. This is why you clean your brushes, because otherwise they get gross. And this chain that I've already started out with, like I'm in some kind of cooking show, I use pink and red. And I'm gonna travel on with that theme because I'm just gonna make it longer. First step is always to wear all white whenever you're painting, because I like to live on the edge. Step 2, match your accessories with your art. Shut up, Taylor. Okay. So I have my handy dandy painting dish. So I'm just gonna start. Wow, that is thick. So I'll like put my fingers inside the paper with the toilet paper roll so that I don't get too much paint on my hands, and then just paint around. It's like, why am I doing a tutorial? Like, people know how to paint, Taylor. Like, why do you think that anything you have to say matters? It doesn't matter. You can't contribute anything. See, it's 2020. I'm not gonna talk to myself like that anymore. Cardboard is pretty absorbent, so you're not gonna get like a crazy desired opacity. So you could do 2 coats. I am so lazy that I don't, because I'm like, it's far away anyway. I'm not looking at it up close. Hopefully maybe you are less lazy than I am. Like, was I born lazy? Was it a learned thing? Is it because I'm a Taurus and it was preordained in the stars in the sky before I was born? Do I try to overcome it, or do I embrace it as it being who I am? Did I choose this karmic path for myself? Leave a comment below. See, at this point, you would wash your brush, but because I don't really care that much, I'm not going to. And then, you don't have to paint the whole thing one color. You can do like an ombre of sorts. You can do... So yeah, you don't have to do just like straight one color. You can do an ombre, you can do a design, you can paint however you want it to, but just be aware that we are going to be cutting these into smaller pieces in a few moments. I am probably going to be at some point putting some glitter glue because I'm a hoe for sparkles. Sparkle slut. Oh, sparkle slut. Talking to my iPhone. Talking to my iPhone, baby, this evening. Talking to my iPhone, baby, tonight. So funny. So these are all relatively dry. So what I'm gonna do is take scissors and just cut them into about like 1/2 inch strips. Also, I do this every time. You don't have to cut all of them, because if one is still together, you can just hoop it through and then tape it, but I do it every time. Also, you can use glue, which comes apart less, but again, I'm lazy. So I use tape, and I don't have any, so I have to go get it. So I don't have Scotch tape, so I'm using backing tape. Are there any worse noises? Okay, cuts them into strips. Cool. Then I'm going to loop it through, tape it back together, put it underneath, go through. I don't think you need a tutorial on how to tape things, but you never know. Everybody has different upbringing, different life experiences. Maybe you've never taped anything before, and that's okay. You've probably done things that I haven't done, but no judgment. Tape it, keeps getting stuck to my nail polish. And then, obviously you can alternate the colors used if you don't want to do just like a row of random purple ones at the end of all of the rest of the pink ones. These are things that you think about beforehand. What comes with my laziness is the fact that I don't plan anything. I just, do it. And then I'm always like, oh, I didn't think about that. Now I have 10 other things I have to do to fix the problem in the first place. Such is life. We live and we learn. Okay, so this time, I'm only going to cut 2 of them. So now, take the end. I got this one that I did not cut. I tape the one. We're learning from our mistakes. Isn't that what life is all about? Not cut one and I cut one, and we're putting them together, taping up the toilet paper rolls. Cool, you get the idea. Whoa! You can wear it as a beautiful scarf. Beautiful being a subjective term. Objective? Subjective.